Hey, so I wanted to make a really detailed, I guess, tutorial on the basics of crochet. Basically, just how do I hold my yarn, how do I make chains, and how do I make the general stitches that you would need to know in order to crochet almost any project. So the first thing that you need to do is grab your yarn. And the one thing that I want to like drill into you is do not make tight stitches. When you're starting out, when you don't know how to crochet, make all of your stitches and your chains very open, very loose, very, very loose. This is going to help you out a lot. And I know that you're going to feel like, oh, my stitches are going to come undone or whatever. They won't, trust me. The first thing that we need to do is to make a slip knot. And there's so many tutorials out there on how to make a slip knot, but basically just cross your yarn over the other and then put your fingers in and grab the opposite yarn and then pull it through. Okay. Okay. Keep the tail on the side and take your crochet hook, put it in, and then tighten your knot. Not tight. You always want there to be a gap, a really, really, really big gap when you start out, okay? So do not tighten it. The easiest way to hold, I'll say, at least to start out holding your yarn, how to hold your yarn when you're crocheting, is by taking your two fingers to hold the yarn. And then you're going to wrap your yarn around your index finger. And then you're going to hold the knot with your thumb and your middle finger. Once you keep crocheting, you may realize that you want to hold it differently. Some people like to wrap it around their two fingers once, then bring it around their index finger and then hold it just to create extra tension. You can do that. But what you want to do is just make sure that your yarn can flow as you work, okay? Creating tension where you need to create tension. But to start, just grab the yarn with these two fingers, bring it around your index, and then hold the knot. This is where you're going to be working with your thumb and your middle finger, okay? I like to wrap it around my pinky and then bring it around and hold it like that just to create extra tension. But I'm going to hold it like you guys, or hold it like you for now. All right, let's get started. So you got your slip knot. Hold it, wrap it around, hold it with your thumb and your middle finger. And now we're going to make chains. We're going to make 20 chains, okay? With a nice big gap, you're going to bring your crochet hook. I want to keep saying needle, but this is a crochet hook. Towards the left to grab your yarn. And you can twist to like lock it in and then just bring it into that gap. As you see, if this hole was tighter, it would have been harder to get through, okay? Now, pull a little bit to make this hole now tighter, and then release this knot, and now this is your new knot, okay? This is your new knot, okay? So that's one chain, and now we're going to do the same thing. Grab the yarn from this way, twist, and bring it through, and that's 2. Got the gap. 3. Got my gap. 4. 5. 6, 7, 8. I'm not used to working this slow. 9 and 10. So nice loose chains, easy to work through. You can really see them. If you work them too tight, trust me, you won't be able to see, and you won't be able to work. You're going to be working into all these chains. You're going to be slipping your crochet hook into all these chains. If they're too tight, you won't be able to see them. So this is what you want it to look like, okay? Easily be able to see through to the other side, okay? Let's keep going. Grab, wrap, hold the most recent knot that you made. Make sure there is space in with your crochet hook, and then 11, 12, 13, and use this to pull your yarn as you go. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now, before I let you go, it's important to count your stitches, okay? Your chains, your stitches. When you first start out, you want to make sure that every single row that you do, that you have the same amount of stitches. Now, if you just want to practice stitching, crocheting, that's fine. But when you start making your projects, you want to start off by counting, because sometimes it's easy, especially if you're doing them tight, it's easy to miss your stitches. So we just counted 20. Do we actually have 20? Okay. You never count what's on your hook. Okay. So let's start. Don't count the holes, count the bumps. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then my biggest one, 20. Okay. So I'm gonna stop the video here. If you want to keep making a long chain, you can. But let's go to the next video and learn how to do a single crochet.